Hey guys, Antari again. So today we have battle versus Swallow owned from Marland forums. He's a pretty competitive battler, so we decided to do a UU match, and as for now, Alakazam and Umbreon, as you can see, is considered as UUs, so that was kind of surprising for me in this match, but there you go. So let's get started. I decided to bring in as my lead down my Dunsparce because I like this poke, and predicting a fake out from this Ambipom, I go for my Rusted Dude, which is my Tangrowth, my new one, Wallish poke. So as I predicted, he goes for a fake out, and after that he goes for a Taunt, which kind of screw my plan, because I go for a Split Powder, I guess. And predicting a U-turn, I go for a Focus Blood because, maybe he will stay in with this Ambipom and go for some Ice Punch. But actually he decided to switch into his Slowbro, so he can take it pretty nicely. And after that I decided to be obvious and go for a Leaf Storm because this is my specially Wallish Tangrowth. So he activated his Flame Orb, so he's got a burn, so he go for a U-turn because it's kind of effective, and he decided to U-turn, switch into his Pinsir. So now I got like 4 special attack drop from Leaf Storm, so I decided just to stay in for some random reason, I don't know why. And now I lost my Tangrowth because of the X-Scissor. So I decided to bring in my Dunsparce because actually it is carrying Focus Sash, but actually he ends up predicting me great because he goes for his Umbreon, and thanks to the Synchronize, my Dunsparce is also paralyzed because of the Body Slam power hacks. So first turn, because I'm faster, because he's faster, sorry, he got the power hacks, and the second turn I got power hacks in return, so that kind of handicapped the previous hacks. So I decided actually to bring in my Azumarill, predicting another curse, because this is my Banded Azumarill and it's carrying Superpower, which is super effective versus Umbreon. So I go for it, and actually he didn't use Protect for some random reason, maybe he go for a Payback or something. But whatever, he lost his Umbreon, and that's kind of good for me. So his next poke was Alakazam, which is now considered as UU. And I decided to bring in my Dunsparce, and on the switch he goes for a Calm Mind, which is kind of scary. And because I'm carrying Focus Sash, I'm not afraid of that because I still got 1 hit. So I go for a Body Slam. I didn't get power hacks, which is epic, and I'm able to take it down because defenses of Alakazam isn't that great. So his next poke was Swallow, and named by him because it's Swallow owned. So he decided to U-turn and take down my Dunsparce once and for all, and his next poke was Umbreon. So I go for my Gastrodon because I was predicting fake out, didn't do that much to my Gastrodon, and after that he decided to taunt me, and I didn't fall in the same trap the second time because I go for a Surf and this nice chunk of damage to this Ambipom. And he go for a U-turn just to switch his poke and do some damage. And he decided to bring in his Slowbro, predicting another Surf, and that's kind of good for him. And now I was actually predicting some kind of Surf or Psychic, and so I decided to bring in my Scary Mojo because and actually he ends up using Psychic, which is epic for me because Psychic isn't at all effective on my Claydol. So I go for a trick, and actually he stay in, so I'm able to trick him with my choice item, and actually for now this Slowbro is useless, totally useless for him because he actually can't slack off, he just can't use Surf. So I decided to set up Salt Rock because now his Ambipom and Swallow can't enter the battlefield. For some random reason he entered the battlefield when I bring in my Lantern, and now his Swallow is done, so he decided to bring in his Pinsir. And predicting an Earthquake because that's kind of obvious, I go for my Gastrodon to take it like a beast. And after that, I don't want to be, KO'd by this Pinsir, so I go for the Recover to get some HP back and to be sure that he isn't going to hit KO me with this Earthquake. So now my HP of Gastrodon is pretty nice. So I go for a Surf to kill this Pinsir, but actually he decided to take a switch into his Slowbro, which isn't that bad because now when it loses its leftovers, it isn't that scary. And I go for a Toxic to put to the poison because that's the fastest way to take it down. And then actually he goes for a Surf, which will do surprisingly nice chunk of damage because he got a crit. So I decided to recover, get some HP back, and no, sorry, that was Psychic. So he goes for a Psychic, and it isn't effective at all versus my Gastrodon. So he brings his Ambipom for some random reason, and I got free stockpile setup on this, and now the game is mine because he got only Pinsir, and he go for X's or maybe hoping for a crit, and I finished off with Surf. So his last poke was Slowbro, and it's pretty useless because it got this choice item, and he decided to actually lock himself into Slakoth, which is totally insane because when I saw that I was like, WTF, what? Oh my god. So yeah, I decided to bring in my Lantern because it didn't do anything in this match at all, so I decided to use him because it got those fabulous Thunderbolt, which is super effective versus Slowbro. So I go for it, and after the poison it will definitely look like a one-hit KO, so this is the game. And he actually decided to flee because he don't want to see his Slowbro dying, so there we go. So anyway, great game, solo owned. Comment, rate, subscribe guys, and hope you like this match. See ya guys later. Peace dudes.